Right, so I'm speaking about the vagina being orgasmic on the inside, to have a vaginal orgasm. And in my experience, the inside of the vagina has 6 very sensitive parts that are very orgasmic, and that have the ability to move. And I think that ability to grasp it back, that is the orgasmic energy. It's the pleasure energy. It's the vagina responding to the feeling of her pleasure. It's like when you have an orgasm, you often feel that like contraction, and that's her acknowledging her pleasure. But she can feel it in different parts inside herself. Now, there is a lot of information on how to touch the outside, the labia major, the labia minor, the smaller folds, and the clitoris, that actually goes all the way around. And like she's got her little head, and then all the way around. She can swell up and be aroused. But now I'm just going to talk about the inside of the vagina and the way that I touch her, and the areas that I touch to sort of feel that awakening. Let me stand on my toes. Now, I'm going to demonstrate with you with my hands and my mouth how to access these parts. I think this is a good way of describing, because it's very difficult to show inside the woman. Your fingers just disappear, so it's very difficult to sort of explain all the different parts. So what you can use is use your finger and just use your mouth to understand these different parts. So imagine this front of your mouth is like the top part, the front side of your vagina, and the tongue part is the back towards the anus. So it's the same sort of as your vagina is lying in your body, so is the mouth. Now, if you feel with your finger into just behind the teeth. This is like a man can feel this in his mouth, or a woman. You feel there's a rough little part just behind the teeth, sort of just around the corner. That would represent where the G-spot is inside the vagina. That's the G-spot. There, and you can feel the texture is a bit different. So you would just gently place your finger there, slight pressure. Some people want more pressure, others less. You can ask her how much pressure she wants. There. Then if you reach just behind that spot, there's another spot sort of at the top of the palate, right? The highest part. Just behind it. There's another part inside the vagina, and you can almost feel it in your mouth. It's almost like there's a tiny little dot. Like a central little dot. That is like a super sensitive part. And this is a very orgasmic part in a woman. And this is also the part when I speak about the blowjob. When you stimulate this, well, this is how it is for me. When you stimulate this and you relax and open and sort of relax into your crown chakra, you can have this orgasm shooting through your head. So you can stimulate that part. And when you're touching inside the vagina, that's a very sensitive part. Just behind the G-spot. And then behind that, you can feel all the way in. Okay, now obviously in my mouth, that'll be my throat. There you would find the cervix, and you can. She's like, she feels like the tip of your nose, so the consistency of her, but she's round, and you can circle her, or what you can also do is you can press her gently and release, and press and release, and then sometimes you would feel that she like reaches back when you release the pressure. Is gently stimulate her. Okay, and then so that's already 1, 2, 3 parts that are very orgasmic. The G spot, that little top, tiny little spot, top of the palate, and in the back, cervix. Okay. Now, in this little smile, at the side of your palate, you'll feel your palate does this, and then there's like a little dent. That would be inside your vagina. That would be next to the pubic bone. She like curls in a bit up around the pubic bone, and there you can touch. You'll feel it's like a long little gully, little indent that's quite long, and you can gently touch and stroke inside this area, or gently press, and you would feel, and ask a vagina, what are you feeling? Does this feel good? And she might want to like do a little grip there. And then also the other side. So give her some time, gentle time, just hold, like gentle pressure there. It feels really good. And then the other side also. That's what you'll be doing inside the vagina. So now we've got 1 G-spot, 2 behind that, 3 cervix, 4 smile on one side, 5 smile on the other side, and then the other side is like the back wall of the vagina that's closer to the anus. So I'll represent that with my tongue, and that part likes to feel sliding. It's like slight pressure, slight like gentle pressure and sliding. And just sliding. So this is just to explain to you like the different parts inside the vagina that are like super orgasmic. If you just take some time to consciously to connect to them and explore them. So as a woman, you can do this for yourself and gently reach inside yourself, or if you're a lover of a woman, you know, touch her gently in that way. It's really beautiful. And that's like separate to the whole beautiful clitoris touch as well. Oh yeah, and this G spot, I almost forgot. This G spot, that pressure there, accompanied with gentle touch on the clitoris. It's also for that ejaculation, like that pressure helps with a female ejaculation, to press from behind on the G spot and gently stimulate that. So I hope that helps, and enjoy the practice. Ciao ciao.